Time to have a look at the playing conditions and the surface itself here at the Multan Stadium. First thing to say is that it's a beautiful day. It's a stiller day than has been in the other couple of games, and I think that's going to have some bearing in as far as deciding which way you go, because when it is still, that's when, well, certainly the players feel that the dew might come in a bit later on. That's where we were for the first one, and 185 was a good score that couldn't be chased. We're just next to that. And then as far as the similarity is concerned, I tell you what, this looks quite dry as well and might be tacky. Before we get to that, though, let's just talk about how difficult it has been for the batters here, once the ball's been on a decent length, for them to be able to time it and get it away to the boundary. It's just kind of taken a little longer to get to them than they might expect some of the time, and other times perhaps just jumped at them in terms of the bounce, getting up towards the splice of the blade. So it's made timing and whacking those shots away that you kind of would like to do difficult. 20 centimeters as a difference is huge, because you imagine your downswing coming down and the ball's here, and if it's not, it's kind of over there. That makes it rather difficult. So the bowlers have lived on what I would call a length and back of it, and it's been fantastic throughout that power play, because it's meant that the batters can't quite line it up. As they try to sort of get to them, it doesn't make a difference really, just keep it there, and then what happens? They sometimes come through and sometimes they do not. So to finish off, as we look at the surface, again I'll say a little bit on the tacky side, and it's dry. I look at it and I see that it is dry, and I tell you what, you're kind of wondering about one, dew, and two, are you giving away the advantage if you don't bat first here? I reckon bat first, get a score on the board.